JIE is a concept, if you will. It was a concept that we came up with 5 years ago, 4 years ago, somewhere in that time frame, because we wanted to have a single security architecture, an integrated network environment, and everything else associated with it. And that's why we went to JIE. Now, we plug into it based upon several things. We plug into it based on the network, because we're going to JRSS and we're all going to its integrated network right now. We plug into it in terms of the capabilities, the enterprise capabilities, the data center capabilities. We have core data centers that we have to go to. We also have data centers at the bases, which are based on mission critical applications. And so when you look at our migration schedule, for instance, you'll see if it's not a critical application that is sitting on a base, we have to determine what core data center or commercial cloud it's going to migrate to, depending on this connectivity across the base. So we're going through that process right now. We all sit there in various meetings and go through this. We actually worked on the architectures together in a joint effort. So it's been a joint effort all along. Same with the identity management piece. We are a joint effort doing this together. We may argue a lot about what each individual service wants, but eventually we'll get to the same unified position that we need to do this. There's always some give and take when you work with each other. It depends on how much you want to give and how much you want to take. You may say, JIE was disruptive when it started, but it's, everybody's evolving into what the final end state's supposed to be. It takes a little while because nothing happens instantaneously, but eventually it'll get there. We're working much better with our components, the other components as well, because you just can't. There's not enough money and budget to actually do this now. So there's shared responsibilities of mission that we're actually coming out with now, as well as, shared applications and everything else that we're working with each other. So for a budget crisis, yes, you actually have to work with each other just because of that reason. You have common goals and common missions, and you have to achieve them. And so that's why we're going to a single architecture for the network, overall WAN network, because we need to do that, because it will save us money in the long end, and we can use that money for mission capabilities as opposed to anything else. And IDAM has been always a key item in JIE. It's one of the big rocks in JIE, Identity Access Management. Part of this is control access, because you don't want to give access to everybody for everything. And so you want to control the access. The system that we're developing is enterprise level security, which is really a claims-based access control system. The claim for getting access to data or applications is based upon your attributes, person's attributes, the location, other circumstances involving where they are, when they're there, whatever. As soon as you get to a base, you'll be given access to those applications that you need to and the data that you need to based upon your attributes. And when you leave, everything will be wiped out for that particular reason. You get to another base, and you'll get your new applications and your new data sources. So you want to control access across the board. This is going to be an evolutionary process. We evolve the system out, which we'll find is that some attributes will be raised to a higher level, some will be at the local levels just because of the way that they've been established. Some will actually be across multiple components as well. The exact number is indeterminate at this point in time. We just need to know, as we build applications, we'll add more attributes into the application store and the basis for selection of what access they can actually have.